Hershey Evans, number 1, Brickwall University.
Rowan Bros, number 10, D-Man Academy.
Linden Track, 11, Bar Down Academy.
Braden Pearson, number 12, Wheelan Academy.
Zach Brenneman, number 17, Boyce Middle School.
Lucas Jones, 18, Checking Academy.
Jimmy Halliday, 19, Little Pens Academy.
Cam Pelly, number 27, from K-12 Online School.
Rylan Calabrese, 30, Shutdown Academy.
Owen Golinak, number 53, Bar Down Academy.
David Trappel, number 57, and I'm from Clap Bomb Academy.
Joey Costa, 59, Eden Hall Academy. Danny Foster, 88, Mercer Elementary School.
Jack Carlson, 90, Back Check Your Butt Off Academy.
Tyler Bullis, number 92, Hit Academy.
D'Angelo Flume, 97, Top Shelf Academy.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex for the championship game of the Midwinter Classic. Here on Swirly TV, good morning, Swirly Nation. We're back in action for the championship between the Chicago Reapers and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. The starting lineup for the Penguins brought to you by the Training Table. In net for the Penguins, number 30, Rylan Calabrese. The defense, 88, Danny Foster. And 92, Tyler Bolus, fresh from the traffic jam that he got caught in this morning. Up front for the Penguins at wing, number 17, Zach Brenneman. Number 59, Joey Costa. And number 90, Jack Carlson, as we get a hooking call early on Chicago, 28 seconds in. It'll be an offensive zone draw on the far side as the Penguins take to the man advantage. They're going to have Flume, Golnack, Pearsall with Track and Bros. Flume will dig the puck out. Controls along the half wall to the point for Bros. Bros cross ice to Track. Track back to Bros at the center point. Down low for Golnack as they spread out the Reapers. Golnack for Pearsall. Pearsall trying to get it across to Flume. It bounces off a Reaper to his stick and goes wide. Flume will switch with the defender as he peels off the wall, setting up Burrows. Right down Main Street for a heavy shot that's kicked out. It's Pearsall with it. Flume to Pearsall. Pearsall down low to Track. Track in the corner. They'll battle there. Halfway through the man advantage. Penguins with a couple nice scoring chances so far. It'll be Pearsall up for Flume. Down to Pearsall for Burrows. Burrows. Deflected puck picked up by Flume. Flume to the center point for Burrows. Burrows back to Flume. Flume to Burrows. They'll play catch. Flume now Track. Back for Flume. Winding, firing is D'Angelo Flume who catches the goalie up high. Golnack stays right with it. Battle in the corner, it's also Pearsall. He'll come away with it in front for Golnack for a shot down low, kicked out. It'll be Pearsall getting it to Halliday, who's had a heck of a tournament. I've lost count. I had to take off my shoes to count how many goals he's had as the Reapers ice the puck. Puck will come all the way back into the Reaper end. Reapers going left to right on your TV. After playing in rinks without the netting, I love those facilities as it's whacked in by the Pens. They keep whacking away at it. But it's held out by the Reaper goaltender. Halliday to the corner. Deep for Jones. Back up for Pelly. Pelly tries to center one for Halliday. He'll kick it to the corner, and the Penguins continue to possess the puck here. Whacked at. Sent to the corner. Jones is on it. Penguins rolling their all three lines here just so far been dominant in the early going. Pelly cuts in front of the net. Carries to the safety of the behind the net area before getting it to Carlson. His pass for Halliday. Tipped at the last second. Back in come the Reapers. Jones there to dislodge the puck and rim it around for Foster. Foster up for Pearsall. Goes off of his stick. Gathered in just in front of the line. Bouncing puck picked up by the Reapers. Dumped in. Calabrese will set it off to the side. Bolus to Foster. Foster up to Brenneman. Brenneman to Pearsall. And Pearsall with speed through the neutral zone. Not something you want to hear if you're a Chicago fan as they cut in. Wrapping it around. Pearsall will control all the way to the point for Foster. Foster over to Bolus. Bolus heavy. Shot down low. Kicked away. Rebound bouncing around in front. The Reapers will clear. Chicago up through center. Downs weaves in. Inside out move. Gets it in on Calabrese. He stops the puck and the Penguins are able to clear. Great save by Calabrese. Breakout pass by Pearsall goes off the stick of Brenneman. D to D play. It's gathered in. And the Reapers will dump and chase here. Bolus back to play the puck. He'll reverse for Foster. Foster to Golnack. Golnack up looking for Carlson. It'll be spun back into their own end by Chicago. Chicago carries behind. The Reapers are, a turnover here. Golnack swiping it in off the backhand of Flume and just wide. Bouncing puck at center. Burrows will hunt it down in the defensive zone and leave it for Golnack. Flume tries to tap it up. I think he was hoping Golnack would take off. Golnack peeled behind him. The Reapers get control. They'll peel up on the half wall looking to set up some zone time of their own. Will be fired around. Kept in at the half wall by Chicago. Battled for by Burrows. He taps it past Carlson all the way to Track. Track picks it up in the corner. He'll get it up the wing to Flume. Flume with the breakout pass to Carlson. He holds the puck on the outside, tried to pull it across. It's poked away, but he's right back on it at center ice. Carlson will shoot one, heavy towards the cage. Penguins looking for a line change as the Reapers weave through center. Chappell will get control in his own end and find Halliday, who finds Jones, and he's free. Winding, firing, and Lucas Jones ticks one off the outside of the cage. Breakaway chance for the power forward from the Penguins. As Pearsall's bumped, it'll be covered up by the goaltender and held. Penguins with an excellent scoring chance there. Championship Sunday here in the Midwinter Classic. Live from Pittsburgh, presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Heavy. Oh, winding up. I thought he was going to blast away. Was Pelly. Instead, he'll drive the corner, leaving for Jones along the wall. Rimmed back up for Pearsall covering the point. He has it knocked away. He'll go to his partner, Chappell. Even though he's not a traditional defenseman, he was filling in there. He'll come free to Pearsall. Over to Jones, driving the outside. On the backhand, firing it in front. Kicked out by the Reaper goaltender. Spun up to center and carried in. Chicago will now dump at the blue line. Chappie chases. He's able to get it all the way around to Halliday. Good job by the official there to avoid disrupting the play. Halliday will opt for a dump in for the Penguins, and 10 fresh troops on the ice for the two squads as Brenneman takes away on the forecheck. Penguins in business, Reaper end. The forecheck has been key early in this one. Carlson along the wall, back for Bolus. Right on that line for Carlson. He'll go to the corner looking for a give and go with Brenneman. It comes the whole way through to Costa. Good body position by the Reaper defender to get control. Fire it around the boards, and they'll break it out the far side. Defended by Foster as the Reapers will dump and change. Bolus winding up with speed. Has the puck knocked away, but also knocks a Reaper stick away. A breakout pass by Foster. Picked off by the Reapers and sent back into the Pens end. Here's Bolus chopping at it. Up high off the boards, he was looking for Costa. Costa and Bolus. Now Bolus will try the opposite side, and there's plenty of room there for the Honey Badger, Brenneman. Driving in with power. A diminutive power forward, we'll call him. He's not as big and powerful as like a Jones. He doesn't have the size of a Jones, but the same power. Here's Track in the Penguins end. Penguins changing. Gets tied up a bit. Pearsall will come away with it and leave it for Flume. He goes across trying for Golnack. That's intercepted. Penguins up on the forecheck again. Cross ice pass to relieve the pressure by Chicago. They'll gain the zone onside, sending it across for a heavy shot. Kicked out by Calabrese. Up top for Chicago. Fake shot. They'll go to the corner. Chicago working down low. Penguins able to get control, but no further than the point. Twisting with it along the wall now. Down to the corner, working on that give and go themselves. It'll be wedged in behind the cage. But in after it is Golnack. Golnack and Burrows battle in the corner. It pops free to the point for a heavy slap shot. Fought off by the shoulder of Calabrese. That might have stung him. It might have broke something. No, I think he's good. He's looking down at the gobbler. Looks like it's okay. So Burrows will get control. We'll turn to Flume. Flume into the middle for Jones. Jones taps it into the Reaper end. D to D. Off the stick of Carlson. Picked up by Jones. Jones and Halliday in onside. Carlson in the high slot as Halliday spins one. Blackhander blocked. Nice stick on puck deflection by the Reaper defense. Puck goes into the corner. Reapers get control. Chicago looking to reverse. Plenty of pushback here from Chicago. Penguins kind of controlled those first three shifts, but since then it's been an even back and forth affair. Pelly will force it to the Chicago end. Banked off the boards as Chappell gets control. Chappell drives behind the net, leaving it for Pelly. Pelly Banks a pass off the wall for Carlson. Carlson up through center, sends it all the way across to Halliday. Halliday and Jones crisscrossing up top. Puck comes in. Puck is loose and cleared by the Reapers. The Reapers spin it out to center. They'll battle there and dump it in. The Reapers are wearing their gray uniforms today with what I think is one of the coolest logos in youth hockey, the Grim Reaper on the chest. They've got black pants and gray, red, and white and black socks. Penguins are battling in their end here a little bit as the Reapers have begun to tilt the ice maybe the other direction a bit. Pelly will get control. Tries to come through center. It's swiped away from him. In come the Reapers. There's Calabrese with a 10-bell save. Penguins in the black gin and juice jerseys today. Laid back on Championship Sunday. Pittsburgh from the right shoulder to the left hip across the chest. The gold and white striping, the black pants, the black socks, and the iconic gold Pennzoil helmets. Foster has it in front of the net. Poked free by Calabrese as a shot comes from the point. They'll battle there. Costa over to Brenneman. Brenneman popping it in to the Reaper end. Following on Pearsall. Reapers get control, firing it up. Pass into the middle. Here's Pearsall. To the point for the Reapers. They'll control and carry back into their own end under pressure from Brenneman. The Reapers will control up the wing. Pass off the stick of Costa, gathered in by Bolus at the Penguin line. Now Foster backhands to Costa. Costa wedges it further for Brenneman. Tries a stop and start move. Knocked down on the play. Penguins changing behind. Here come the Reapers. It'll be a 3-on-3. Penguins have to angle properly. Jack Carlson does a great job of that. They're able to work it into the middle. Split save by Calabrese. Second shot comes in. He stops that as well. Third shot from up high. Shouldered out. And Calabrese standing on his head in the net. Up top for the Reapers. Heavy shot. Burrows blocks it. It'll be Costa with the puck. He banks it off the board, sending it to the Reaper end. No icing. A nice 9-iron there. Checking up nicely on the green. Spinning back a bit towards the cup. And avoiding the ice. It'll be Golnack battling in front of the scorer's bench as we reach the 3-minute mark here of period number 1. Stream looks good. Thought I saw some choppiness, but looked to be all right as Golnack battles in behind. Penguins try to working out in front. Trying to gain some momentum back. As the Reapers try to get out of their zone. There's the forecheck by Flume. It knocked down on the play. Golnack. Flume taps it forward. There's Carlson back to Flume for a backhander sent screaming through the crease. It'll come all the way out to center where the Penguins, Chappell will play it back for his partner Pelly. He goes heavy up the boards looking for Carlson. Cut off by the Reapers. Reapers will dig it out. Good puck support by Chicago as a heavy shot comes in. Calabrese tracks it and holds. Reapers out shooting the Penguins 8-5 here in the early going. Pearsall on the faceoff. Up top. Work down the half wall. Left, and Pearsall will win that battle, supporting the play in the corner, able to get it up for Halliday. Halliday looking for Jones. Jones trying to scoot through again. The big power forward able to work it to the corner, couldn't quite corral the puck, and the Reapers are looking to break out the other side. They come through center, defended by Pelly. And he'll finish a body check, and he's going to head off. Penguins will head to the penalty kill. So the Reapers with a man advantage for hopefully the majority of the remainder of the period. 1:43 left to play. There would be 13 seconds remaining when the 1.5-minute minor penalty would expire. The Penguins are going to deploy Foster, Bolus, Pearsall, and Halliday as the 4 penalty killers. Pearsall wins the draw over to Foster. Up the boards for Halliday. Halliday into the middle. Here's Pearsall. Pearsall through center. Weaving. Short-handed. Firing one that's stopped by the Reaper goaltender. Pearsall tied up behind the cage. Couple of Reapers there. Able to support as they should with the man advantage. Penguins held back a bit. And the Reapers gain the zone to set up. A shot down low. Blocked by Foster. Cleared up off of Pearsall. Here comes Halliday with a potential shorthanded chance. And he'll wind and fire. He's looking glove side. He just missed. Carlson able to control and dump it back in halfway through the penalty. Bouncing puck picked up by Chicago. Rolled through center. 61 will gain the zone on an onside play defended by Track to the outside. Pressure comes from Jones. The puck goes further into the Penguins' end. Up to the point. Bouncing puck kept in. Carlson was trying to be advantageous there as the Reapers keep it in. Cross ice feed. Wide. A shot goes wide to the glove hand side. Picked up by Chicago. Chicago to the corner. Up top as they set up this man advantage. 9 seconds remaining and a nice tip there by Track to break up a backside feed. Reapers with it there. 2-1. Penalty expires. Can they hit Pelly coming out? It'll be Jones. Joined by Pelly. And he tried for, and Pelly was headed to the bench, I think. Just a bit of a, Jones was trying to make the pass. Reapers will send it all the way in. The period will come to an end. So, communication there. We are 0-0 through 1. We're going to head to intermission here at the Lemieux Center. Welcome back to the Lemieux Center for second period action of the Midwinter Classic, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. It's Penguins and Reapers tied at 0 through 1. A period that saw the Penguins early action, first 3 shifts in the Reaper end. Then it went to a bit of back and forth, and then on a power play, the Reapers really kind of helped establish some momentum there. And ended up with the advantage in shots here, 8-6 through a period. Penguins will control both these teams, top 5 in the country. Reapers, I believe, I'll get the information for you, but I think both teams also unbeaten in this tournament. So undefeated records on the line. Reapers drive in off the side of the cage to the right of Calabrese. Battled to the corner. Up off the stick of Costa, wedged in for Pearsall. Now Costa, cross ice pass, bouncing puck. It'll be Brenneman skating into it. Brenneman carrying down the right hand side. He'll protect all the way to the corner. He's hit from behind, face first into the wall. They'll let him play on. Brenneman stays on it. Now Carlson with the forecheck. Reversed by Chicago up the wing. Flume will cut off the breakout pass. It goes off the boards for Carlson. Carlson back in for Flume. He'll wind, he'll fire! And D'Angelo Flume gives the Penguins a 1-0 lead. Crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery fudge nuggets D'Angelo Flume he made the play coming as they tried to clear the zone. He intercepted the pass, went heavy off the boards to Carlson, and as they split, the defender went to Carlson. Carlson found Flume, and he found the soft spot in the slot to put one by and give your Penguins the lead. We want to thank you all for joining us. We also want to take a second to thank we're having a successful tournament here as this one winds up. The 2010 families would like to extend a special thank you to all of the 2011 Pens Elite parents, as well as all the other Pens Elite parents who helped us out throughout the weekend, covering raffle ticket sales, covering game sheet, scoreboard duties, covering a lot of stuff so that we could get this tournament underway, completed, and we're winding through here to the end of it. But we want to take a moment as a 2010 dad to also send that special thank you to all the 2011 parents who were so incredibly helpful along the way. Face-off there's an offside play by the Reapers, so the face-off will be outside of the Penguin zone. It'll be Pearsall leaning over the dot. Face-off controlled by the Penguins. It's tracked to Burrows to Jones. He's had a number of scoring chances, and we know the Penguins can score in bunches. In the semifinal game, getting down 4-2 to Rochester before coming back and scoring 7 consecutive goals to win 9-4. Penguins work it deep in the Chicago zone as it's sent in front. Pearsall got to stick to it but couldn't get it through on net. But the Penguins will keep it in. Pearsall in a similar area to where the last play went down. Here's Halliday back for Pearsall. Looked eerily close to what just occurred previously. They work in their zone. Banked up the center track, will fire it back into the Reaper end. Burrows gets control at center, now Carlson. Carlson darts into the offensive end, carrying to the outside. Pulling up and looking at the point man, it's Chappell. Chappell across for Pelly. Pelly will shoot one towards the net. Bouncing puck gets through. Carlson there with the rebound. Puck is loose as it's spun towards the cage. Downs the goalie's down. He'll pounce on top of it. Able to get the stop in play. And we'll have a face-off in the Reaper end. Face-off for Carlson. Controlled by the Penguins. A bouncing puck will come free to the Reapers now. While neither team has lost, the Reapers do actually have a tie with Little Caesars earlier in this event. We'll go through their path here, and then we'll talk about the Penguins, as the Penguins work it in on an offside play. So the Reapers started the tournament with a 4-1 win over the Philadelphia Junior Flyers, and then 8-1 over Lehigh Valley. They went into the game with Little Caesars and came out with a 1-1 tie. In the quarterfinal game, a 3-1 win over the New Jersey Colonials, and then a 3-0 victory for the Reapers over the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Pittsburgh Penguins' path was a 4-0 win to Chicago, a 9-0 win against Boston. They beat St. Louis 7-3, Philly Hockey Club 7-2, and then a 9-4 win in that semifinal. As the Reapers are taking a penalty, Penguins come in with a 2-on-1. They're going to try to bury one here. And the Penguins still control, so they were able to get a sixth man on for a bit. A body check call as they crashed down the corner there. So yes, the Penguins 4-0 over Fury, 9-0 over Boston, 7-3 over St. Louis, 7-2 over Philly in the quarters, 9-4 over Rochester in the semis, and they're here in the finals, leading 1-0 and headed to the power play. It'll be the power play unit of Flume, Golnack, and Pearsall with Bolus and Foster. It's back to the point for Bolus. He turns it over, and back come the Reapers. Up through center. Defended by Bolus. The shorthanded chance for Chicago here as they'll pull it off the line. Penguins defense picks it off and sends it right back the other way. Here comes D'Angelo, the Penguins goal scorer. Flume cutting in, firing one wide. It'll go off of a stick and wide. Good stick on puck deflection there. They keep working deep as it'll be rimmed around by, or carried around by Pearsall. Down low for Golnack. They play catch and set up the man advantage here for the Penguins. Up for Bolus, heavy shot. Cutting right in front was Golnack as it came through. Forced a little bit of a flinch there. What a tournament we've had here for the 2011s. The number 1, number 3, number 6, number 7. Oh, no, I don't think the 7 team is here. Number 8, number 9. All those teams in the top 10 here in Pittsburgh for the weekend. And a few more that just outside of that top 10. What a weekend, what a tournament, and it's come down to these two squads. The Chicago Reapers and the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. The Penguins leading 1-0 here. Second period action. Battling in the corner. They still have 30 seconds left on the man advantage as a rolling puck comes in loose in front. Batting around. Players down in the crease. The puck underneath. Actually at the side of the cage, but we'll get a whistle. Penguins change their power play unit. It'll be Halliday, Carlson, Jones, Burrows, and Track. Bouncing puck coming to Halliday on the backhand. Tries 5-hole. And the 5 and dime was closed by the Reaper goalie. It'll be up to the point. Track. Over for Carlson. Up high to Burrows. Down to Carlson. Stepping in. Sending a backdoor feed. Looking for the one-timer by Track. It comes off of his stick and the Reapers up with speed. Burrows angling from behind, and the Penguins defenseman able to break the play up as the Reapers were trying for some short-handed action. So the Penguins unable to convert on the power play as it expires. They did get a ton of zone time as second period has been in the Penguins' advantage so far. They were able to get the goal from Flume as Halliday drives in, forced wide, fires it in front, bouncing puck off of a pad. It didn't get the whole way through to Carlson, who was looking at a backdoor tap. Carlson spins in, looks in front, tries to drag it around behind. He's met by some resistance as it's fired in front for a shot by Jones that banks off the iron. More steel in the Steel City. We saw that in the Rochester game. 2 3-posts. As Halliday will put it in and unable to clear yet was Carlson, so the Pens will be offside. Face off in the neutral zone. .8:41 to play here in the second period. It's up the wall. And a turnover forced by Costa. Taken right back by the Reapers. They'll try the left side this time. Pearsall there to disrupt. Costa battles along the boards. He'll get control. Trying to get it up for Pearsall. It'll be sent back into the corner by the Reapers, though. Pelly slaps it around for Brenneman. He'll get support on the half wall as the Penguins wedge it further, but kept at the point for a shot that's knocked out of the air by the glove of Chappell and sent up to Brenneman. Over for Pearsall, and the Penguins gain the zone onside as he drives the left. 3-on-3 as they entered the zone. Pearsall will be pinned behind. Right there, Costa to support. In front for a backhander from Pelly that's kicked away. Stepping up, Chappell able to keep it in to Pearsall. One-timer shot by Costa. Reapers get the puck. They'll try to break it out, but it misses a stick, and the Penguins will get it. It's Pelly up for Carlson. Carlson back for Bolus. Bolus spins it up the wall. Nobody there but a Reaper. Flume on the back pressure forces it free, and it'll be Carlson right in front of the Reaper bench. The door was open. It could have been dangerous. It'll ultimately come free for Bolus. He went to Golnack. Golnack gets control, drives in, weaves to the outside. Pulls up and looks for a trailer. He'll go further into the zone instead as he's supported by D'Angelo. It's tossed high in the air all the way to the point man Bolus, keeping it in, supported by Golnack. Carlson turns. Bolus, now Foster. Foster, heavy shot down low, bouncing puck. And it's popped out of the air by Carlson before being broken out by Chicago as they come through center to the outside, dragging it back to the middle, and it'll roll in on Calabrese, who's able to get a cover and a whistle. That'll be a near side face-off in the Penguins' end. Battling in the face-off dot as it's wedged behind the Penguins' cage. Burrows with it over to Flume. Flume up for Carlson. He had hit the deck. Carlson gets back up and re-engages, able to come away with the puck. He hits D'Angelo as he cuts in front of the Penguins' bench. He'll pull back up, and it's sent back to the Penguins' end. D'Angelo back on it, though. Right back to the puck. Over for Trek. He'll send it cross ice. Nobody on that side. I think it might have gone off of a stick as Carlson pressures. Up the wall, cut off by Golnack. Penguins will try to keep it in the zone. It's in front of their bench, and it's Carlson. Doing a good job with the body to get it deeper. Penguins will change the forwards here. Fresh bodies up front for Pittsburgh. A bouncing puck to Jones. Backhand pass to Halliday. He's run into as the Reapers take control and bank it off behind the cage. It's Pearsall with it. Behind for Jones, in front for Halliday. Shoves it just wide. Good triangle passing right there by Pearsall, Jones, and Halliday to get a chance. Reapers back in. Puck poked to the corner for Burrows. Penguins have taken over the shot advantage here. It's 11-8. I think it was 8-6 at the end of the first. So Penguins keeping the goaltender clean here as Jones breaks in, intercepting the pass as the Penguins will try to wrap it around. He intercepted the D-to-D play and took off. Lucas Jones down behind the play. He was tripped up as the Reapers drive in. Penguins will get control. They get a scoring chance. Lucas Jones on the breakaway was pressured from behind. Took a bit of a whack there, but he went to stop and cut across the top of the zone. Penguins coach is out, as well as the trainer here at the Lemieux Center. They do have a UPMC athletic trainer available at all home games. Looks like they're looking at an ankle. .447 to play. Second period, Penguins lead by a goal. Lucas Jones getting up here to the applause of the thousands upon thousands who are joining us live. Face-off will be back in the Penguin zone. 4:47 to go as we get back to playing action. 5-on-5. It's Carlson, Brenneman, Costa, Pelly, and Chebel. As the puck dislodged, out comes Pelly. Pressured from behind. Pelly driving in. Hooked on the play, no call. They'll keep it and possess it all the way in behind. Tried to pick it up and go Michigan style. Brenneman in the corner. Reversing down low off the referee. In front, Carlson. Now Costa. Recenters. Bouncing puck. Wedged at the net. Comes free. Carlson couldn't get it through the first time. Does the second. It's kicked away. Back come the Reapers. It's a potential 3-on-2, except for the fact that back checking is Zach Brenneman. And the Penguins defense corps break up the play. Offside at the Penguin line for a neutral zone face-off. Face-off spun to the line. They'll work it up the left-hand side. Deflected shot, kicked away by Calabrese. Great save there. He hasn't seen much here in the second. That's a tricky one for his first second period action. A deflected shot. Here's Flume with it. Twisting in his own end. He'll send it off the skate of Pearsall up for Golnack. D-to-D play by the Reapers as they go up the wall. It's deflected in, no icing. Foster there, Bolus knocked down, able to take a hit to make the play as he gets it to Flume. Flume up for Golnack. Misses him on the back end. But they'll pressure it and up they come. Pop that by Bolus. Bolus to the corner for Foster. Foster under pressure, has it taken away. Trying to wrap it around to the Reapers. They'll get control in the corner. Reapers trying to get some scoring here. Get a couple chances as a shot's blocked by D'Angelo. It'll be brought back out by Pearsall with speed. To the red line and dump. Penguins will get a change. 5 fresh flightless birds on the ice. As the Reapers try to take advantage and stretch it, that doesn't work, and back come the Penguins. Here's Halliday. Driving to the outside. Power move off the side of the net. Bouncing puck. Waved at by Carlson. Couldn't quite get control. Brenneman wedging at it. Carlson takes a heavy shot as the whistle blows. We want to thank you all for subscribing. Remind you, if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button below. And if you're not sure if you have an account, if you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube account. Log into that, hit subscribe for us. Over 1,100 subscribers on our way to millions. We thank you guys all for joining us here on Cine TV throughout the weekend here at the Midwinter. The two Hannan teams showing very well. The 10s falling in the semifinals to Honeybaked. 5-3 after an empty netter. Weren't able to get to the title game. These 11s are in the title game, and they lead by a goal over the Reapers. Puck at center, picked off by the Penguins. Burrows finds Brenneman. Brenneman gets hit. Jeff Hannan asks why there's no penalty. The referee just shakes his head, and back come the Reapers for a shot that goes wide at Calabrese, picked up by Trek. Under pressure as he's overtaken by the Reaper. Up to the point. Great body position by Carlson there to pester on one side, forced the turn to the other way, but he was in the way. So now we battle. Penguins trying to out-support. Carlson wedging it forward. He's able to get it to Halliday. Can he crisscross with Brenneman here? They do, but it's just offsides. Just a little bobble at the blue line there caused the offside play as Brenneman was on a horse driving the net. Face off outside of the Reaper, and Pelly will get control and toss it in behind the Reaper cage with 1:22 to play in the second. Penguins lead 1-0 on a goal by D'Angelo Flume. Bouncing puck controlled. Sent into the Penguins' end by the Reapers. It'll be David Chappell getting control. Uses the net for protection as he comes around, sending a cross-ice feed for D'Angelo. Who picks it up off the boards, has Pearsall going, feathers a pass in. Just doesn't connect. It'll be Pearsall behind the cage. Working it in front for Flume. A high pass. Doesn't quite connect. Here's Pelly. Twisting up top. He'll drive into the middle now. Firing one off the glove. To the corner for Flume. Up top for Pearsall. Penguins short a winger right now as Lucas Jones being looked at still by the trainer. We also have Dr. Flume down there as well. Noted orthopedic in the Pittsburgh area. .8 to play here, second period. Penguins with an offensive zone faceoff. Looking for one of those momentum late period goals. They've had a couple chances here recently. They'd love to solve this goaltender a second time. As Carlson gets it, tries to center one. It'll come back to Bolus at the point. He goes all the way back around to Carlson. Cutting to the neck, goal neck, but it bounces. A weird bounce there behind the cage as it couldn't be controlled by Carlson. Golnack will battle. As it comes up the boards, Carlson will get control. Carlson looking in front, shooting one, ramped off of a defender. Golnack tracks it and picks it up. Golnack twisting it back down low as the horn sounds. That'll end the second period of play here. From the UPMC Lemieux Center in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania, it's the Penguins 1, the Reapers 0. We'll be back after this for third period action. Switch sides. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock. And we're going to finish this one on a 200 by 85 sheet of ice. It's the championship game of the Midwinter Classic here from the Lemieux Center. The Penguins 1, the Reapers 0. As Halliday forces it further. It'll be Carlson behind the cage, reversing back to Halliday. He gets it off the referee. It's in the corner, and that dislodges it for a Reaper to get control. Golnack there helping support. Banked up off the boards. Here's Foster across for Carlson. Two Reapers run into each other as Bolus gets control. He'll dump it in, but it'll be offside at the line. So we get a stop and play. And a face-off outside of the Reaper zone at the blue line. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course, CineTV.com, CineTV.com for all of your Cine TV merchandise. You can also find a way to buy the Cine TV crew a beer on there. So you can click on that, buy us around. If you like Cine TV, it's a good way to say thank you. As we thank all of you for subscribing and tuning in and catching us every single week. As Carlson wedges it into the Reaper end, there's Golnack on the forecheck, and he takes the puck away. Golnack to the corner where he's pinned against the wall, but in come the Penguins in support. It's Flume. Reapers will spin back and forth in the corner before trying to break out, and a breakout that's unsuccessful and now controlled by the Penguins. Flume will give and go with Pearsall. That's picked off. Great play there. Back comes Chicago. Under immediate back pressure from Pearsall. Forces the dump in, and the Reapers get a change. Track back to get it. Up for Flume. Flume, cross ice for Pearsall. He weaves around one. Knocked off of his stick by the second defender, and back come the Reapers. Under back pressure from Brenneman. Forced to the outside. Penguins are coached by head coach Jeff Hannan and assistant coach Jim Halliday. I believe the 13s are in a game. Probably on the other side. I think that's where Pelly is. As it's Flume taking control. Twisting in front, shooting one just wide of the cage is Brenneman. Bouncing puck chipped by. Here's Chappell getting to it in the Penguins' end. Carries it behind the net. Up for Flume. In for Carlson. Carlson to the line for Costa. He chops at it. Couldn't quite get control. Kind of a lot of back and forth. Both teams doing a good job defensively here, keeping the chances down lately. As I say it, the Reapers stream in, and a heavy shot high and over the net. Reapers trying to turn up the heat as a dump in's picked off by Costa, but taken right back by the Reapers. Pass through the crease, and a heavy shot from the defense. Comes all the way to the opposite point. Blocked shot in front. There's Chappie. The Penguins kick at it. It's wedged wide. Reapers with the best scoring chance of the third so far. Puck down low. Twisting with it, Chicago in the corner. It's wedged, dislodged. They'll battle. Poking at it. Popped up the wall. Here's Halliday. Halliday will carry out the center. Costa. Costa to Halliday. Halliday couldn't quite get control. And back come the Reapers here with numbers. 3-on-2. Danger for the Penguins as the Reapers have really turned it up. Firing a shot in on Calabrese, sticks to the outside. Foster gets control just under the stick of Brenneman. Back to center for the Reapers to control at their own line. Brenneman with the forecheck, supported by Pearsall. Now Golnack on the back pressure. As the puck comes across, it's an offside play. We are just under 11 minutes to play here in the third period. The Penguins lead 1-0 over the Chicago Reapers in the championship game of the Midwinter Classic. And as George Pearsall would say, the next goal is huge. The Commodore. And it's maybe never been more true this season. The Reapers trying to equal things up. They come in the right wing side. Back to the point as they go low to high. Trying to spread the Penguins defense out. Fired in behind. Foster will get there to tie up a player in the corner. He'll scoot away with the puck and reverse back to the corner as they twist and turn. Foster engaged with two Reapers now. Supported by Pearsall, who comes away with it. Pearsall under pressure, able to toss it up the wall, but it's stopped by Chicago. A battle along the boards. It'll be won by Chicago as they come back down. Bolus angles to the outside, up to the point for Brenneman. Cross ice feed. Bouncing puck is tossed in behind the net of the Penguins. Twisting with it there, under pressure from Pearsall. Fandon pass, the second one connects. As the Reapers pinning the Penguins in for a bit here. Penguins short-handed at the forward position for the time being, as they're hoping to get Jones back. He's got his helmet on as the Penguins dropped in the corner. A pair of them. Jonesy with his helmet back, his stick in hand. Here's Burrows lofting it for Carlson. Carlson sends a cross ice feed off of the skate of a Reaper, picked up by Costa. Tossed into the offensive end to be pressured by Carlson before being reversed out to center for Track. Track to Burrows. Burrows will dump it in behind the Reaper net. Reapers twist and turn with it, able to come out on the breakout to the right-hand side. Into the Pens end for a shot. It was a pass that came heavy off the player driving the net, looking for a bit of a dirty one, I think. The D-to-D pass just missed the stick of Costa. He could have been gone. No battle in the corner. Penguins out supporting. As Carlson gets the puck, he's able to wedge it up the wall. No Penguins there. They were all in support. Here comes Track. Track able to pick off a pass, hit Jack Carlson in the shoulder with it, but it comes free to Flume. Flume possesses in the offensive zone. He'll rim it behind for Carlson. Carlson fakes one way, goes the other. Nice little head and shoulder fake before spinning into a bit of trouble. Knocked to the ice, and the Reapers will pluck the puck out. Costa pressuring from behind. Jones is on the ice for the Penguins. So the Penguins offense back to full tilt here. As a shot comes off of Chappell to the corner. Penguins will be thankful for a little bit of extra rest for the men up front. They were running 7 forwards there for half the game. We'll see if Jones has some fresh legs, even though maybe a bit hobbled. He dislodges a puck. It comes to Halliday, who cranks one, and I think that glanced off the pad and wide. Jones battling along the wall. The Reapers come on. Halliday with the back pressure. He's able to get control. Leaving it for Pelly, who comes up ice with speed into the offensive zone, a potential 3-on-2. He'll pass it to the middle just behind Pearsall. Now you've got Bolus and Flume defending as Pelly makes his way back into the zone. Jones there. He'll tap it off the boards, but kept at the blue line. Reapers trying to set up again. 7 minutes to play here, third period action. To the point for a heavy shot that deflects wide of Calabrese. It's a dangerous moment right now for the Penguins as the Reapers have turned up the heat. Shot in. Calabrese blockers it to the outside. Picked up by the Reapers behind the net. Reading shots well, getting to rebounds. As another blast comes in off of Calabrese, swiped away by Bolus. Up to the point for Cooper. All the way across for a heavy shot that's over the net. Chopped at, up the wall. Pearsall able to dislodge it. Jones gets out the center. Tries to cut to the outside. He'll leave it there for Flume and get a change. Flume driving in. Joined by Galnack and Carlson here. Now Bolus coming down the wall, turns it over, back come the Reapers. Flume defending with Foster. Cuts to Foster's side. Great stick on puck block, and back comes Carlson with speed. Up into the Reaper end. Winding, firing, and just missing high. Costa to it in the neutral zone, and Burrows will regroup in the Penguins end. Trying to ramp it in was Galnack. It'll end up his arm. And he'll toss it in this time for Carlson, who controls to the corner. Galnack in after it. Tries to chip it to Costa. It's picked off by Chicago. Back come the Reapers. Shot to Calabrese's blocker side. Blocker to the outside. Up the wall for Track. Bouncing puck in the corner. Picked up by the Reapers. They'll work off that half wall. Up to the point. Shot comes in. It ticks off of something in wide. That hit a skate. I believe Burrows. Battling deep. Penguins and Reapers. Reapers get control back to the point. Reaching to the rafters. A Jones-esque slapper. Fought off by Calabrese. And back on the Penguins 3-on-2. It's Costa. Losing control. Leaving for Pearsall. Pearsall grabbed from behind. If he goes down there, that's a penalty. He manages to keep his feet, and we play on. As the Reapers gain the Penguins' end now. Pelly stepping up. Shot comes in. Calabrese with the stop. (14-14) the shots. The Penguins lead 1-0 here in the third. Championship Sunday of the midwinter. Penguins get it out to center. It's Halliday. Returning right back in come the Reapers. Swiped away by Jones for Carlson. At the line, he'll battle. He'll wedge it off the wall. He's got Halliday. Penguins have a 2-on-1. Jones driving the net. Halliday with it. He'll fire one off of a shin pad. Tracks it all the way behind. 4:20 to play here in the third as it's worked up the ice by the Reapers. Shot comes off of Carlson. Chappell in behind. Chappell up for Halliday. Bouncing puck. Will be sent in on Calabrese to be kicked aside. Pelly to the corner. Chappell behind. They'll battle along the wall. And Carlson will loft it all the way out the center. No icing as it checks up just inside the Reaper line. Reapers send it back up as the Penguins change. A shot wide of the net. Chopped that by Foster. Kicked out the center by Galnack, and the Reapers will get control there. The Reapers have been putting on the pressure here late. They actually lead the Penguins 16-14 in shots. The Penguins doing a really good job defensively in the third. As a centering pass is broken up by Flume, they'll go low to high. As it worked D to D, it'll come out the center. Penguins catch a break there. Up in front of the Penguins bench to be tossed in by Chicago. Off the stick of Calabrese. Picked up by Bolus. Sent around for Flume. Flume up for Pearsall. Pearsall working it all the way out the center. And the Reapers get control. Back to pass it across at the blue line. Back for Chicago. Oh, nice regroup there, and they're right back in. Cross ice feed. Scoring chance here. Down low. Calabrese kicks one out. Gets the rebound as well. He's a warrior out there. Able to kick it away. Another chance here as they'll wind and fire. Flume with the block shot. Penguins toss it up to the point. Can't clear. It's all Reapers right now. Shot in. Kicked out by Bolus. Tripped on the play. Off the glove of Calabrese. He didn't see it. He stops it anyway. It'll be cleared by Pearsall. It's icing at exactly 2 minutes to play here in the third period. You couldn't ask for better hockey here. The Penguins holding on as the Reapers have tilted the ice, trying to equalize this game. Controlling in the Penguin zone, getting shots from the points. Rebounds in front. Calabrese has been equal to all 18 shots thus far. Shot from the outside. Deflect off Brose' stick and wide. He'll rim it around. Can't clear. Shot in off Track's arm this time. Brose will battle behind the net. Carlson gets control. Around the boards looking for Costa. Costa on the half wall. It's back to the point. Shot from out there. Blocked in front. Stick lift by the Reapers on Brose, but the Penguins clear it out. It comes off of a Reaper. I thought it came off a Reaper. No icing. Yeah, I thought it came off of a Reaper. Good call. The Reapers were trying to pull the goaltender at the same time. Penguins now with it in the Reaper end. I'd like to see it at this side for another minute and 20. Carlson comes off the wall. Now the Reapers get control up through center. Carlson on the back check. Brenneman as well. It pops free. Brenneman will get it. He's got Halliday, also has an empty net. Brenneman winds and fires from the red line. And they're going to say, no. try to close out an undefeated weekend against the third-ranked Chicago Reapers. As chalk has held thus far through the tournament. The Reapers had 7 on the ice, plus a goalie. That's 2 too many. Puck dropped and cranked in by Jones. They'll make him go 200 feet. Jones on the forecheck. Picked off by Pearsall. He'll look, wind, fire. His shot blocked. Penguins will control behind the Reaper net. Tossed around for Jones. Jones will play catch with Pearsall, who's got it behind the cage. They'll protect it there. It's pinned against the wall. Reapers will dig it out. I would expect the goalie, well, he's going to try to follow up the breakout, and here it comes. The breakout through center. A 2-on-2, Pearsall on the back check. The goalie finds his way to the bench as the puck is wedged up the wall out to center. 20 seconds remaining here in the title game. D-to-D, cross-ice pass. The Reapers get it back in. Puck bouncing around in front, comes free to Jones. Jones over to Pearsall. 5 seconds as he'll gain the line, dump it in. And raise the banner to the rafters. The Pittsburgh Penguins Elite are the Mid-Winter Classic champions.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite are your mid-winter champions. A 1-0 victory over the Chicago Reapers as they complete the weekend with a perfect 6-0 record. We'll bring you the handshake line at center ice and then the banner presentation to the defending champs. Back to back. And as I rolled through it before, what a tournament as the Penguins hosted, I think, 5 top 10 teams in this 2011 division, and they emerged victorious. They will line up at their respective blue lines. A great job by the Chicago Reapers, who end the game with 1 loss and 1 tie on the weekend. It wasn't until the championship game that they were bested and only by a score of 1-0. An excellent hockey team. As the Penguins will receive the Midwinter Championship banner that will be hoisted to the rafters of Jeff Hannan's office. They'll line up for the picture. They'll receive their championship buckets. Thank you for joining us through a long Longfellow Deeds weekend here on Cine TV. 11 games by this crew. 5, I think, 4 or 5 by Nelson's team. And it was a pleasure to bring them all to you, culminating in a championship for the 2011 Pittsburgh Penguins Elite Mid-Winter Classic champions.